All singles.
And speak.
Tom, I thought about you recently, watching the D-Day festivities. I bet Tom is somewhere with a beeper there, clicker, trying to watch all the old war footage.
Some great stuff there.
Did you watch any of that?
I watched as much as I could. Where was I on the 6th? I was somewhere, I was in the midst of something. I can't remember what it was.
Well, you were there in my thoughts and absentia then. I figured all the good black and white war footage was right up your alley. Right?
Yeah, what a bonanza. It's a bonanza.
Well, did you go around the house playing Forrest Gump with the wife?
No, she wouldn't allow me to do that. I try to keep that out of the house as much as possible.
I think you would have done that to aggravate her, just to.
I did sometimes. My younger, who was only 3, he began to talk like Forrest a couple of times there, which was kind of funny. No, I tried to save that for the trailer when I was at work. I was lucky because for a big chunk of this time we were in South Carolina, but we had like an hour's drive to the location every day. So that was a real good time to get all that out of my system and start gearing up for the day's work.
Well, I love the lines in this thing. Stupid is as stupid does.
Truer words have never been spoken.
It probably was a fun. You probably needed this part after the one in Philadelphia, didn't you? To it was kind of a different kind of concentration, wasn't it?
Well, yes and no. Philadelphia was actually an incredibly vivacious set. I mean, everybody think, oh, it must have been depressing. No, it was great. Jonathan runs a great set. It's always couldn't wait to get to work every day on Philadelphia, and I only left when they didn't need me anymore. This was the same sort of thing. It was incredibly grueling, actually. Forrest Gump, physically demanding. We had to work at a breakneck pace, but I just remember laughing all the time. We had fireworks on Friday night because you can buy them on the freeways out there in South Carolina, and it was always a blast. Of course, I was also always exhausted, so maybe I was just punch drunk. Maybe I was just punchy.
I was trying to call some friends last night, tell them that I'd seen a great movie. You know, just going through the stuff. I'm seeing so many this summer, and this really is almost a flawless film. I love this movie. I mean, I couldn't think of anything you could ever say nasty about it. But I had a hard time trying to tell them what I saw. I said, this is one you just have to trust that if you like Tom Hanks and you like Bob Zemeckis, go see it, and then you worry about telling somebody.
Well, it's hard to. You can't really quite encapsulate it. It doesn't really work to say, well, guy's on a park bench telling you about his life. And it's the most fantastic life you've ever come across. What does that mean? It doesn't mean anything. But so just tell them it's an epic. It's an epic motion picture, cast of thousands, takes you all over the world. You won't believe what you see.
Yeah, and
how's that?
That was good. I'll write that down. I'll keep that in mind. I know you're probably tired about hearing about Oscar night, but a lot of people were at home rooting for you that night, and we're very glad to see you do that. I mean, just. You know, it's kind of some people you just start to root for. We were all saying, "Go Tom, go Tom."
A lot of office pools, you know. A lot of people had money right now.
Does that feeling in your stomach still exist when they announced your name? Or did you hear it?
No, I remember hearing it, but I don't remember much of anything after that. It's an amazing moment. It's everything that you can imagine it is. I'm telling you right now, imagine yourself in the same circumstances, and that's exactly what the entire night is like. I wanted to go purge or something as I realized that, oh, you know what? They've given away all the screenwriters awards. Uh-oh, I think it's coming up next.
The pressure must be pretty strong.
Oh, your head wants to pop off its shoulders after a while, but then the thing goes on.
Because just 2 years before, I was on the line out there, and you were one of the first ones there that day. You weren't nominated for anything; you were just showing up.
No, what did I do? I gave away something.
Gave away something, but you were just glad to be there.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
So,
it's a great night. Are you kidding? It's a fun date. Great night. We got there late this last year because we got started late, and I was one of the first presenters, so I was actually supposed to be there I was supposed to be there half hour earlier, and I got sidetracked, so they had to whisk us through.
See, I'd have been scared about missing the thing. I mean, that would have been hard.
I was worried about missing the thing.
Wouldn't that be a screw-up of epic proportions?
That would have been bad.
Always good to be on time.
That's right.
Nice seeing you again. Congratulations on this film and the last one.
Thanks.
You're hot, man. You're hot.
Ah, hanging in there.
All right.